Half of all Americans buy from catalogs, making catalog shopping more than a $100 billion business. Over 100 million trees are harvested to produce the paper. But the costs aren't just environmental. Businesses like Williams-Sonoma and J.Crew spend millions printing, designing, and mailing out catalogs. But that's about to change. Following coupons and yellow pages, catalogs may be the next paperweights to go paperless. That's because of companies like TheFind. In May, TheFind launched a tablet app with catalogs from Nordstrom, J.Crew, Williams-Sonoma, and Sephora. And today, it is taking its online catalog to Facebook. Joining us today to talk about the tablet trend is Kumar, CEO of TheFind, and Cory is here as well. So first of all, tell us about this news.
The news is that our app is now available for all the people who are on Facebook, and all those people who are still yet to buy buy the iPads, because there's a large demand for iPads, but a lot of people still haven't bought one.
Now, explain what's different between tablet shopping and website shopping.
Well, if you look at it, the way people have started using their iPads and even Facebook is they started browsing content on those. They really read, they look at photos, they look at videos. Very different from a search behavior that's on the web. And that's where the catalog type shopping actually takes over.
It's interesting, you know, I've seen this in some magazine apps. Business Week has a nice one. It's a team player, I mentioned that. Wired's got a great one. Flipboard, really neat use of a new medium, very different from a website. But it's got to, in some of the production costs, it's got to be crazy because you can incorporate video. You can navigate in different directions.
Absolutely.
What have you learned in the way that you're trying to design these? We're showing some of these right now. Design these apps.
Well, actually, the interesting part is a lot of that is done through technology. You really are taking advantage of the fact that the video is already available. People have done video. People have already taken all these elaborate pictures of their merchandise for their print catalogs. And you're repurposing them in a nice way using technology to make it attractive to shop.
And now, I mean, the Victoria's Secret catalog is not such a big one for me, but it is a marketing machine because, in some way, not just because of what they sell, but the way they sell it in those catalogs and in those stores. Is that the kind of business that doesn't work so well for your app, or what kind of catalog business doesn't work well?
Actually, all kinds of catalogs. If you look at it, catalogs are really the way lifestyle retailers, the softline retailers, sell their products. Because if you don't know that a certain dress exists or a certain sofa exists, you won't know that you need it, and you won't search for it, you won't buy it. Today, that's how the web is, right? Catalog is the only way to actually create demand, to inspire people to buy something.
I still get lots of catalogs, exactly. And I really don't ever open them anymore.
Sure.
I don't. I'm not saying I don't shop online. But, my question is, you've got companies out there like Shopkick, which is rewarding people for actually physically going to the store, walking in, crossing the threshold. What's your vision for the future of commerce? Do you think that people aren't going to go to stores anymore, that everything's going to happen online?
No, in fact, the catalogs actually drive a lot of store visits.
Oh.
In fact, if you ask somebody like a Williams-Sonoma or a Crate & Barrel, they would tell you that they use the catalog to remind people to come to a store. Like, for example, right now, a catalog is a great way to drive people for summer shopping, back to school, and getting something in the mail to remind you that there are attractive products is the great way to get you to go there. And so if you look at it, that's equally attractive as a way to do this through tablets.
I'm also curious about what your partnerships are and how you decide who's in the front.
Quickly.
I think today we've taken a simple metaphor that when you open your mailbox every day evening, I think Emily said that she gets a lot of catalogs. There's 3 random catalogs that you've subscribed to, and the one that's on top is what the mailman decided. That's just like that. We're the mailman. We decide what's the newest and latest catalog that shows up at top.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much. Kumar, great to have you here. We'll be watching for how that Facebook app works out.